Alright, so, I've decided tonight I'm going to be doing two more fanfiction reviews of fanfiction series I really enjoy, and I think you guys would check out. Now, they're both technically crossovers. Again, would you expect anything less from the crossover guy? I swear I should do more, single series crossover fanfiction reviews. And I actually think I got one in mind, actually. It's a Stormhawks fanfiction, and if you know Stormhawks, then you probably know which one I'm talking about. Anyway, who knows? So let's talk about the first of the two for tonight, and that is Miraculous Night. It's actually called Batman and Ladybug Miraculous Night. Let's just call it Miraculous Night for for prosperity's sake. So this story is actually still ongoing. It's not yet complete. It's gone as of right now. As of this recording, which it got actually as of this recording today. It got updated and is now gone up to 12 chapters. I don't know how long it's being written, but it is being written by... Oh yeah, I'm so professional. Look at me. I have to look it up. The writer of this is MixedFan 8643, and it's being co-written by a friend of the writers, known as Reese Woolbridge. If I'm saying that last name right. But yeah, together they've been writing this Batman Ladybug crossover, and of course I really enjoy Ladybug, and of course it's goddamn Batman. Would you expect anything less of me? So in here, the story centers around. It's actually it's much bigger, but the plot starts off seemingly simple, where basically what happens is that the Riddler has gone to Paris and Batman follows him. That's kind of the start of the story. Now, I'm not the biggest Riddler fan, mostly, and it's not because I hate Riddler, and I've talked about this before in my top 10 Batman villains list, that while I'm not the biggest fan of the Riddler, it's mostly because I can't deal with, I'm not really good with riddles, so, and I just haven't read anything that has really surprised me about Riddler. Yeah, but this was pretty cool, just having Riddler here and Batman follows him. But eventually, Joker finds out, and he goes to find Batman because he feels like he's, being left out. And what I like about this is that, this, if you're wondering what style of Batman comic, what kind of Batman universe are we talking about here? Is it following New 52? Are we following DC Rebirth? Is it, Arkham Asylum? It's kind of its own Batman universe, really. It's kind of its own... It does take elements from mostly the comics as well as the animated series in Arkham Knight. It does... the Arkham universe. It does take little bits and pieces, but really it's its own Batman thing. It's not like the animated it's not like the animated series. It's more like its own Batman universe, so... Yeah. You can read this a lot of... But I think it does take some elements of Arkham Knight here and there, of the Arkham universe here and there. But yeah, it's kind of funny because, again, you're having Batman, this dark and brooding character, hanging out with two characters, and what I like about this is that it's not treating like, oh my god, Batman, what is Batman? I thought he was a rumor. No, people know who Batman is. That's what I like here, is that Batman in here is being treated like, oh, you're with the Justice League, you're a superhero, you're a legend. Yeah, we can hang out. And Batman has a vague idea of who Ladybug and Cat Noir are. I mean, yeah, it would make sense because they're all over the, French news, and I'd imagine, France having their own superheroes in a world of superheroes would probably, yeah, the world's full of superheroes, go figure, but I feel like, people would be like, yeah, France has these two guys protecting them now. Go check it out, Justice League. That's how I kind of feel it would be. Anyway, so, where was I going with this? The story continues on, is that Riddler is in... there's more to it. Like I said, there's more to it than just, Batman and, teaming up with Ladybug and Cat Noir to fight, the Riddler and akumatized villains. There's actually a cool scene where Batman shows up during a fight with an Akuma called Ape Man. I was like, y'all just looked at Gorilla Man and just went, yeah, let's do that. No, I really do dig this fanfiction. But I just couldn't help but think of Gorilla Man from Marvel Comics, so I don't know if that was the intention or not, but yeah. So yeah, Batman teams up with them, Cat Noir is having the time of his life, and because he's hanging out with he's hanging out with like a living legend, you know. I feel like that feels like the appropriate response. Even Spider-Man in the Spider-Man Batman crossover where they fought Joker and Carnage, I feel like that's the appropriate response of like Batman. It's it's not just some superhero. It's Batman. He's a legend. And I know, oh, that just sounds like Batman being overhyped. The dude's been doing this for a long time. I figured he'd get some, mad respect. And, of course, I always like that when other young superheroes meet older superheroes are like, oh my god, it's you! Especially in, stories such as these, where if they did exist in the same universe, I would imagine, they would be kind of hyped up. Even if they met, like, someone like The Flash, or Green Lantern, or Superman, or Wonder Woman, this would probably be the same response from Ladybug and Cat Noir. It would be like, oh my god, we're now hanging out with a member of the Justice League. Holy shit, guys! Holy shit! We're actually doing a team up with them. And Batman's not being like, oh, I'm broody and dark and I'm a dick. No, he's actually kind of cool with it. He's actually, because he knows that these guys are, while they're young, he's like, yeah, but I have young wards, so wouldn't hurt to have them tag along. And again, I know I've said this twice before, but yeah, Riddler's not the only Batman villain in here. We do get Joker, we do get, Hawkmoth, who does kind of freak out. He's like, holy shit, did the Justice League catch on to my plans? Oh, that's not good. He's literally, like, there's a moment where Batman shows up during the fight with the akumatized Ape-Man, where he's, like, when he sees Batman come in through Ape-Man's eyes, he's like, oh shit, not him. He's like, does the Justice League know? Are they aware of me? Oh god, I need to take him out now. Like, he just has this whole panic attack when Batman shows up. Which I thought was funny. I really don't want to spoil a lot in this story, because it is a good story. Again, it's a work in progress. I will say that these authors know how to write these characters, and not, even though Batman's, the dark character, it does feel like, Batman's still, having some fun with them, the writers do know, we know how to write them, but we also know how to write, this is a crossover, they're supposed to, be hanging out. And again, there's some goofy, fun stuff with, Adrian and Marinette, and there actually is some stuff between Gotham and Paris that I really liked. And, yeah. You're probably wondering, well, what else happens in here? Well, I don't want to say much other than a Batman villain gets akumatized. There is an akumatized Batman villain, and it just happened in the newest chapter, again, as of this recording. It was recent, a Batman villain. Not gonna say who. You're gonna have to read for yourself to see who gets, what Batman villain got akumatized, and the moment you do, I guarantee you're gonna go, holy shit, dude. But let's just say they're in for a world of hurt. Now, again, this fanfiction is not complete as of this recording. It's about 12 chapters in, and I don't know how long the writers intend for it, but I think it's a lot of fun. I really do think this is what I really like to see in fanfiction crossovers, when it feels like an actual team-up story, and the characters are all written very well. The action's a lot of fun. There's some, there's some great action in this almost said comic. There's just some great stuff in here. There's just a lot of just total fun in this series, and I just really enjoy it. I really enjoy Miraculous Night, and I hope it doesn't go away. Knock on wood. So, yeah, that's kind of, that's really it. As always with these fanfiction reviews, I will leave a link below for you guys to go check out Miraculous Night. You guys can leave a review for the author, and, again, total credit for this story goes to MixedFan8643, and also I get, the co-writer is Reese Woolbridge, so give that person credit as well. But yeah, as always, like I said, I'll leave the link below for you guys to read the fanfiction, and see for yourselves. If you're a Batman, if you really enjoy Batman and Ladybug, I highly recommend this. So, Yeah, but if you have read the fanfiction, just comment below, let me know what you guys thought of it. Hope you all enjoyed this fanfiction review, and I will see you guys later.